Now, following the defeat of the People's Democratic Party in the presidential election, and in some parts of the Southwest in the 2023 general elections, analysts are wondering if the party's fortunes might have further worsened. Except in Osun and Oyo states, where the party made remarkable success by producing governors and few federal and state legislators, PDP's performance in the other 4 states across the region was described as abysmally poor. We are now being joined by a former PDP National Vice Chairman, South-South, Chief Emmanuel Ogidi, to discuss the future of the main opposition party and the incoming government of Bola Tinubu. Welcome to a Newsday, if you can hear us. Mr. Emmanuel Ogidi.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
How are you?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you for being here. Now let's go straight into it. We know everything that's been going on with within the PDP, and even just this push for the presidential election tribunals to be broadcast live. I think just starts from there. I want to know what your thoughts are. Do you think that this in itself might be the move that needs to be taken by judiciary to probably analyze the both sides of this petition, especially as it relates to PDP for your candidate?
Well, you know our position. We have already gone to court, and today it was adjourned today, and we're very hopeful. Our lawyers have done what they should do, so we now have to wait for the court. And those of us outside the court, we are doing what we are supposed to do. But as a party, I can assure you that we are confident that we have a good case. We have a very good case. So we believe that we'll be given, we're going to win the court case. As for other things, we will not need to discuss in the public what other things we are doing behind the scene. But we are very active behind the scene while awaiting the court judgment.
All right, Brother Ogidi, I would like to find out from you. What do you call it? Honorable Badaru made a very, very interesting statement a couple of days ago by saying that thank you to Governor Nyesom Wike for helping the APC sabotage the PDP in Rivers State. Looking at that particular statement and all that played out about Wike being a small boy in politics and probably the disregard of the G5 and the clout they commanded leading up to the elections, would you see all this and say that the PDP made a grave error by refusing to settle that rift between the G5 and the chairman of the party and the entire PDP?
Well, it's rather unfortunate the governor went through that route. But to tell you the truth, it has nothing to do with the so-called quarrel or whatever. Look, the party is the party. Unfortunately, some people don't want to play the party rule. The party has rules. Okay, look at what's happening today. The party, APC, they are now having problem with their deciding principal officers. The party will get a position, others will have their own position. But one of the things you can know some politicians who are not good is that they are very selfish. And there's nothing you can do when you see selfish politicians getting themselves involved in this game. Look at how it has played out. Well, I don't know whether he's happy that they said he was the one who was able to sabotage us. So if that was his plan, it's unfortunate. But I don't think that was his plan, but look at the results. So, but if it was a plan, how can a party man frustrate the effort of a party? It's wrong.
Well, Ogidi, but as an elder statesman, a lot of people saw this a mile away, that this was going to happen. But it seemed that the PDP were living in a bubble, not to probably look into the future, look into the crystal ball to see what was almost visible to the blind, that this would have been the outcome ultimately.
No. You see, let me tell you something. We had everything under wrap. But a few gentlemen believe they have so much power. They are bigger than everybody, bigger than life. And there's nothing you can do. Well, you see, let me tell you something. There's this saying that if the tiger is in the China shop, you have a problem. Sometimes trying to kill the tiger, you can destroy the whole of China shop. Probably maybe we should have done that. But again, like I said, whether we like it or not, Wike is our PDP governor. You cannot go back to the public and embarrass your governor. Well, he exercised his privilege. So he embarrassed us. But the party did everything. Reconciliation committee, they did everything. And where do we find us today? You don't dictate, the party dictates, let's face it. No individual is bigger than the party. I still stand by that. There must be party discipline. I don't know what's going on today. There's so much indiscipline in the country. The party decision is binding and is final. When you have finished a convention, the matter ends at the convention. But today you see so much recklessness. It's so sad. Some of us are even tired of this, but I was in a village the other day. One man said, "Okay, if you come out now, the whole thing does spoil." So we have no choice. We have to remain to see how we can manage the recklessness of some of our members. I'm using those words. It's a pity I'm using those hard words now. We're reckless. We had a future, but I do believe that the court will give us this victory. We're just there. And when we get there, but you know, I'm restrained. You know what I mean? I'm restrained because in a family, when you're quarreling or fighting in the family, you don't punch your brother's eyes. You only hit him on the body so the cloth can cover it. Because when you settle, you say you have a brother with one eye. So that was the difficult situation we found ourselves. And it's unfortunate that many of us didn't appreciate that. And high-ranking people didn't appreciate that. In this life, you give and take.
Okay, I would just like to, you are talking about, inter-party, activities. So when we're talking about the potential consequences of, Governor Wike's alleged anti-party activities, now, how does that in itself affect PDP's internal cohesion and unity if PDP isn't working on balancing the need for party discipline or the need to address internal dissent and the diversity of opinion? It almost seems as if he's just been allowed to run free. But isn't that in itself, dividing the party?
But he has already gone to court. There's nothing you can do. He's gone to court. There's nothing you could do. He went to court to restrain us. So there's nothing we could do.
Okay. Brother Ogidi, I want to say thank you very much.
I hope you understand. I mean, he went to court. There's nothing we could do. Aaron.
Yes.
Can we go against the court? We can't go against the court.
It's rather unfortunate, and at the same time, we can't go
against
the
he knew what he did was not right. That's why I went to court. If he was right, we shouldn't have issued. Why go to court?
All right, Brother Ogidi, I want to say thank you very much for your time here on Newsday.